I'm going to try this again, see if it goes as well as last night's live did. I'm just going to wait a few minutes and see if it crashes. Fish in the Mid-South, hello. Michael, howdy. I don't know if this will run as smooth as last night's live stream, but I figured I'd try again. We're still waiting for 5 pounds, 5 ounces is what we need to just make it just over the 3,750 pounds of fish. So we're still waiting. We've been down here over, let's see, 2 hours now, and still we've had a bite, but no fish has been brought up on the dock yet. Do it. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to see if this live stream holds first. I don't know that my signal will be the same as it was last night, but so far it hasn't crashed, so we'll see what happens. But if it does crash, that's it. I'm not going to keep fiddle farting with that. Last night was fun. You guys made that so much fun. Yeah, and the stream, I guess, was good. The audio was good. No fiddle farting. Can't have that. Tom left me. This is the second time he had to go up to the house. So just before he left the orange rod on the right corner, had a little takedown, a little bounce, but we didn't pull anything in. Pick was great last night. Yes. It'll probably be harder to see the rod right now during the daylight. I think when the dark comes, it'll be a little bit better. So traditionally, when Tom leaves me down here by myself, we'll usually end up with a takedown. So we'll see what happens. Oh, is it fine? That's good. Okay. Audio check, check. No, no robotics yet. I'm hoping. Check, 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 check. I don't mind that there is a takedown when I'm over here. I mean, I fish by myself a lot, but it is a struggle when you're trying to hold the reel, hold the rod, and trying to net at the same time. Oh no, a tiny bit of robotics. Must be the signal's really not that good. I don't even know if I'm parked in the same place either. I might be too far forward, too far back. Who knows? Sometimes that makes a difference. Okay, well, thank you for being honest. If it gets too bad, then let me know and we'll cut it. And that's what I was saying last night when I was asked about going live. It's just during the day, the signal is worse than at night. So Bristol, I'm not sure where Bristol is. I know where there's a Bristol, New Hampshire, but I don't know where Bristol, VA is. I'm in Bracy, Virginia. So I don't know where Bristol is. Still sitting in the car. I mean, not since last night. Oh, it feels that way sometimes. It's a little bit warmer right now than it was last night, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know, Mike. I don't know where that is, but oh, there's that rod again. I knew it. Ah, I think it came off. Yep, it came off. That's right. We'll leave that one there for Tom to recast it back out. It's starting to rain a little bit. I could cast it, but I'm not going to be able to cast it as far as he does. So I might as well just wait. Oh, here it comes. Could you hear me down there? My audio down there? It's all mine. Bristol is in the southwest corner. The VA Tennessee state line runs down Main Street. She sent me a pic from there. Oh, yes, we could. Nice. Okay. So my earpiece is plugged in. All right. Sounds good. I'm sorry for the robotics. I'm going to leave it as it is right now. I'm not going to mess with it. Holy smokes, that was a bunch of birds. You're going to have to recast that one. Tom just pulled back up. I pushed over to the right so that I wouldn't be right up when he opens his doors. And now he just pulled in, parked right up next to me again. But now if he opens his doors and I open my doors, dude, that's what happened with that rod twice. That's the third time now. It had the bite on it, but they're just not hooking up on it. But that's encouraging. That's the word I wanted to use. That's encouraging to at least even get the bite. So we're looking for 5 pounds, 5 ounces. If we get 5 pounds, 4 ounces, that'll put us right at 3,750 pounds of fish. So we need 1 pound extra. Hey, FOA Customs and Gear in the house. Hello. Listening in while I work. Let's go, Lori and Tom. I'll let Tom know that you came in, Freddie, when he comes back up. We've been putting the Freddie rod to work. I can tell you that. And we had used the sling a couple of times, so that was nice too. We used the sling on the 50-pound catfish that I caught too. Freddie's in the house. Michelle came in. Freddie came in. Mike Cole's here. P&B Catfishing's in the house.
Paul?
Yep. That's
What's
Paul.
going on, guys?
And then you got Mike Snow.
Hi, Michelle.
Fishing with Minsell.
What's going on, Mike? And Mike?
He was, Minnow Dunkers. Let's go. Get them. Hello, Minnow Dunkers. I didn't even see you come in. I'm sorry.
And Freddie, if you can see the rods, that bright white one in the middle is my F&N rod.
F&N? That sounds
Freddie
like,
and Nina.
sounded
F&N
sexual.
rod.
Like, what? F&N? That doesn't sound good. I don't want to know, Tom. Yeah, there's enough of that going on with P. Diddy. I don't know about that stuff.
Yeah, no, that's not my thing.
Not that kind of thing.
That bait had a big chunk ripped out of his face.
Oh, really?
The headpiece.
It was a nice takedown, but it didn't hook up.
But unfortunately, yeah, the where the bite mark is below where the hook was. So.
Oh, that makes sense then. Yeah, it pulled it down pretty good. I thought we were hooked right in. But the moment I picked it up and started reeling, I knew it wasn't on there, but I just kept it coming.
Yeah.
And then I said, well, I could recast it, but there's no way I'm going to cast it out near as far as you do, so I might as well just wait.
Yeah, I was walking out the door when I heard you say.
Yeah, that I'm going to wait for Tom.
Well, that you had another. I heard you say that every time I leave, you get a bite, and
Yep,
and
there it is.
yeah.
Did the picture look good up there? Mike says it looks good. The audio's a little bit.
It wasn't as clear as last night on my phone.
Yeah,
Right.
the audio's a little bit robotic. But I'm going to hang tough for a little bit. We'll see if it clears up a little bit as we go forward.
Yeah, as it gets darker.
Yeah. These people get off the internet.
You got to watch out for the drones, though. You know.
I think the drones were all in New Jersey, so I think that helped out. Definitely, Mike Cole says definitely.
Yeah.
Mike Snow was asking about if we were anywhere near Bristol, but I didn't know where that was.
Yeah.
I know of a Bristol, New Hampshire.
Right.
But I didn't know of. That's encouraging, though. I do like a little blurry. Audio is good. Thank you, Mike Chavez.
Hey. How's Sharon doing today, Mike?
I wonder why the picture's blurry. So, see, that's funny. For some people, the audio is good. For others, it's robotic. Some people, the picture is good. For others, it's blurry. I don't know. Maybe if I back it out a little bit. So far away. La 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 la. So I was explaining we're waiting on. He hasn't answered yet, by the way, that I'm aware of. He was explaining our 5 pounds that we're still waiting on the 5 pound, 5 ounce fish. She's hurting from laying in the bed, and I'll be going up there in a bit. Yeah.
Bring her our love there, Mike. Tell her we're thinking of her. Praying for her.
Yeah, can you imagine that? And that's why, they have to roll people when they've laid there for so long
Yeah.
just because of that.
Yep.
Bed sores and stuff laying in there for so long. Thank you, he says, with the hearts.
Mhm.
So it's 4:55. The water turns on at 5.
Yep.
Let's see if the bite turns on with it.
It'll be about 5:20, 5:30, somewhere in there. You start to see it. Oh, it looks like it's already moving. That's the wind.
It's either a turtle or a snake down there right in front of the dock, right corner. Probably a turtle. I wouldn't think the snakes would be out there.
Yeah, no.
She wants to watch the conclusion of Yellowstone tonight with me. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I moved over so that we wouldn't have door-to-door contact. And what do? You pull up closer to me. Yeah, see? Push over, dude.
Well, I'm not going to be getting in and out of this.
Yeah, you will. You always do. You have both doors open.
Momentarily.
You're in my space. Elbow room.
What?
I was being sarcastic.
Hey,
That's okay.
well,
Come on, fish. 4:57. Let's go. I don't know why I feel the need to always do the countdown. Like it's going to matter to them.
yeah, right.
5 o'clock, fight. Are you pushing over? No. No.
I won't be in your way.
I mean, it's nice when it's cold and windy, but
You got plenty of room to get out.
oh, no, I don't have an issue with that. It's just if your doors are open, then there's a space issue. We're fine. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It's
I
fine.
don't know.
It's
It's
fine.
fine. It's fine. It's all fine.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Yeah, if we get a bite, I mean, I'm going to be down that dock with my cat-like reflexes.
Oh, that's Belladonna. Let's go. She isn't. Oh, yeah. Ah, my thigh, my hip, my leg. Ooh. Ooh, dang.
It's 5 o'clock.
Oh, my goodness, Tom, you might need the tripod for this one.
Uh-oh. Don't let him get hung up.
I know, I'm trying.
That's the spot. It's like he knows it. Give your earpiece in.
Yeah. Oh, he's heavier than last night's fish. That's all I'm going to say.
I think the bowl of chili I had was heavier than last night.
Oh, dang. Watch him be 8 pounds. He's pulling like one. Here he comes.
Could be. He's not really like jerking like the blues do.
Now he doesn't feel as heavy. He was pulling really hard there. I was like, what the heck? There he is. He's 8 pounds.
He's 5'5".
As long as it's been more than 5.5, we're good. Ooh, he's coming in like a shark. Boy, he felt like he was a monster. I'll tell you, he was pulling.
You might have a Doc Record channel cat, I think.
Nuh-uh.
I think it's a channel.
Nuh-uh. That's a freaking monster channel, then, dude. He ain't channel.
Yeah, he is.
You're freaking kidding
Yeah, he
me.
is.
You are kidding me right now.
No, I'm not kidding you.
You better get your camera because my camera's in use, and I don't have my iPad.
Away from that.
If this is actually a channel cat, that's a big freaking channel cat. Mike Chavez, there's no recovering now. I might just be stealing my PB back from Tom. Another PB! This could be my 4th PB already this year.
Yeah.
We'll see. Oh, yeah, he's got the rounded fin.
Yep.
Oh,
that's
that's
a big one.
a big one.
He's a big one. Like Al Bundy. I like big ones.
He's going to be bigger than how much? 8 what?
8'7".
All right, we need him bigger than 8'7". Let's go. What do you think? Think it's going to be close? Let's get a good look at his fin, though, before we make judgment. Oh, yeah. That's a big freaking channel cat.
10 pounds.
Huh?
That's 10 pounds, I bet you.
That's a big channel cat. How many times am I going to say that? A lot. A lot, a lot. That's a mega channel cat, dude.
I'll let you tell me.
Oh, I blew you out of the water.
For the record?
Yep.
Say it.
10 pounds, 5 ounces, which makes that 10 pounds, 3 ounces, which makes that the Doc Record.
The Doc Record and your PB.
And a new channel cat PB. Woohoo!
10.5, so 10.3.
That's what I said, right? 10.3? 10.3 channel cat. I don't know how far up. You want to go look at my picture? See how far up I can go? And you're going to have to take pictures for me. And video. And video. Huh? Well,
The light is like right where the cut off. A little bit more. Right there. Yep. Yeah, if you stay to this side of the camera, it's in view. For the rest, unless you move.
I need vertical video. Can you turn the damn timer off?
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter for video. You want a picture of it?
No.
Not at all.
Sometimes we're here, sometimes we're not. The signal here is not the greatest, so last night we had an awesome live. Unfortunately, today the stream died while I was down there at the dock. But hopefully you guys saw the fish. I don't know when the live stream cut out, but Tom was up here looking to see if you could see it in the camera. But yeah, that was my PB. Okay, back. Yeah, did you get to see the fish? Yep, Bugman, we're on the dock. And so unfortunately, yes, unfortunately the live stream, I went down there to reel in my new PB channel cat. And yep, the live stream died. So if it cuts out again, Muddy River catfishing in the house. Hello. Yeah, if I drop out again, I'll end the live. But I try because sometimes, like last night, we had a great live stream. We had a lot of fun, and the live was perfect. The stream was perfect. The audio was perfect. Other times, my live stream does just what this did. It died, and my audio's crap. So I never know. But I might as well try. But yep, that was a 10-pound, 3-ounce channel cat. That is my fourth PB this year. Woohoo! And this dog just keeps on giving, I guess. We've had something like over 30 channel cats this year. I don't know. Tom, how many channel cats this year? Over 30, right?
I think it was 28 or 29.
Yeah, so
I
well,
got to read that.
so anyway, we're about 30 channel cats off the dock this year, and so I broke the record, and then Tom took the PB away from me, and now I've just gained it back. Woohoo! That's a good sized channel cat for sure. I was like crazy. But yes, I apologize for the live stream crashing like it did. If my audio is robotic, I apologize. That's why I don't get a lot of people in here because not a lot of people can put up with that. So I don't get a lot of people in my live streams anymore because of that. Bugman's in the house. Muddy River came in.
What's going on, fellas?
So it sounds like before the live stream crashed, they were able to see the fish. So if anybody's interested, certainly please be kind and rewind.
Yeah.
Because then
Yeah,
you'll.
because I could see it. When I was looking at it, it was still up at that point.
Yeah, Bugman said, this is 2 times now I have clicked on your lives, and this is what I see. Anyone? And unfortunately, yeah, that's unfortunate. That's why I don't go live very often. It's just for that reason.
Well, you did see it, right? Before.
Yeah, Mike Cole said they saw everything, so.
Huh.
But it was running when you came up here and looked, right?
Yep.
So it must have died just after you left.
My magnetic,
Audio is good, Mike Chavez says. Thank you. I appreciate that.
my magnetic personality must have bumped you off.
Oh, Muddy River's on his way to get a green chili cheeseburger.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Mike Chavez says the video is actually better too.
Nice.
So maybe it was a good thing that we bumped out. That happens.
Well, Mike, you're definitely going to have your work cut out for you when you come back in the spring. If
Yeah.
you want your channel cat record back, you're going to have to up your game.
That's what I said. I said, well, yep, you're going to be out of luck now, Mike Chavez.
Crushed it like a bug.
That was awesome. Good job. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for the pictures in the video because obviously we know we don't always get it on the live stream.
Get some light in here quickly, but
And unfortunately, like I was away from the car, so I couldn't bring it right back up. So, but those who know.
so there's the whole top rows. If you want to see if it's
No, you're going to send them to me anyway.
for $5. You gotta send me $5. I'll send you the picture.
You'll send me the picture or you'll die. Wow.
Can't even see that purple
Let's
color.
not forget who does most of the videography for you. So you want to play
Yep.
that.
Yep.
This will be my first year since it started. Then I won't make it. Yeah, that's so disappointing. Chris Flores.
Oh, yeah. All right, let me write that in the book.
Yes, sir. Make sure you mark it down in big black bold letters.
What I was thinking, since we're talking about this being the year of the flathead, and it has been.
And it's
It's
definitely the
been the
year of the
year of the
cat.
channel cat too.
Yes, it has.
We've probably caught 5 or 6 ones bigger than anyone we've caught
Hmm.
up to this year.
And that's the biggest one off the dock, right? So far. Yeah. So not only am I getting the PB, but it's also the biggest one on the dock. So they're good size. That was a good channel. I don't know, Chris Flores. I think you should just make it a surprise visit now that everybody feels like you're not going to be there. I understand it's a long ways to go, though, too. That's a long ways to travel, especially hauling a trailer. Oh, shoot. I wanted to get in on that drawing. When's the cutoff on the drawing for the rods? For the special rod, I should say, not the rods. The rod. Did you enter into Chris Flores's drawing?
Not yet. I saw the original video.
Okay, so you've got up until Christmas Eve.
Okay.
That's the
Yeah.
cutoff.
Yeah.
And I believe he said that you can go on the website
Okay.
and donate there. And also, I want to say Cash App. I don't have Cash App, though. I have PayPal or Facebook Pay.
I got cash up.
You have Cash App?
Yeah.
And I believe it was $5 a ticket. I believe.
All right. Yeah, I saw it the night that it came out, like right after we put it out. I'm glad you reminded me.
Yeah, because well, just seeing him
Yeah.
just reminded me too, because I wanted to enter in that. Did you see the rod?
Yeah. Oh
It's
yeah.
freaking
It's beautiful.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd definitely be one that I wouldn't use.
No, I don't
I'd
think it.
that
I
would hang
think,
on a wall.
yeah, I think that's what most people say. If they win it, it's going to be hanging on the wall.
Yeah.
Or 5 for $20.
All right. So what I want to tell you is that you're the Babe Ruth of catfishing.
On the Babe Ruth.
You called your shot. You said at 5 o'clock, and I bet if you looked at your thing, it was 5 o'clock almost
Oh,
exactly when the rod went down.
I'm going to have to check that out. Maybe I have some secret superpowers that can predict when the rod's going to
What
go
time is it
down.
now?
5:18.
So say at 5.
Yeah.
Come on, hurry up. If you've got these powers, let's use them. 5:20?
I mean, you can look to see what time your video pictures happened.
Yeah.
Hey, Stampy. Hello. He says hello to LG Bass.
Hey, Mike, what's going on?
We got Mike's, Mike's, and Mike's, and Mike's. We had Mike Snow, Mike Chavez. We had, of course, Mike Cole. Who am I missing?
Mike Snow,
I said that.
Mike Chavez, Mike Cole, Mike Sampson.
Yeah,
I think that's it that I've seen anyway.
yeah. So, oh, and we've got 11 people in here and 11 thumbs up. 11. Woohoo! What do you say? It just beat you up.
5:04.
There you go.
Was the
Wow.
beginning of the first video.
That's too funny. Yeah, 1111 is my number, I'm telling you. So I'm off to get my burger. Good luck tonight. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming in and spending some time with us, Chris.
Yep, good to see you, Chris.
Yeah, enjoy that burger. And thank you for popping in and reminding us to get those raffle tickets. Um, you know what? I have not heard from Mike Irvin. Yeah, it's tough out here. I get it for sure. I'm going to get one of your rods, one with kind of a bronze wraps. That's nice. My Chavez, you had it out. Oh, you said enjoy Chris. I thought I said enjoy kids. Yeah, I'm sure you'll head it out soon though. If you're gonna go spend some time with your wife watching movies. Well, that's exciting. I'm glad it wasn't very too long after starting the live stream, and we got our first PB. That's encouraging. Hopefully, we'll get some PB blues on the dock. Although Tom's PB is about 63 pounds, and my PB is 50 pounds, so it would have to be a pretty big fish to knock our PBs out of the water. I could do it with a PB flathead, though. My flathead is only 18 pounds, some odd ounces, so. But that's exciting. Yeah, I'm still disappointed that the live stream crashed while I was down there. That sucks. Here I was talking away thinking you guys were still up here and on. But even though we did crash, I'm amazed once again that I was even able to go live at all.
You ready for some statistics?
Yeah, let me get out.
Current total weight 3,754 pounds and 15 ounces. And
How much? Say it one more time. 700 what?
3,754 pounds,
Woo.
15 ounces.
Oh, so we just made it. Woohoo!
And that is the 47th channel cat off
Wow.
the dock this year.
47 channel cats.
And it brings Laurie's total for the year to 728 pounds and 13 ounces.
Nice.
Sorry, it wasn't 11 ounces, but it is what it is.
It is what
It's
it is.
13.
Yeah. That's cool though. That's a lot of channel cats. I don't know. I mean, I know you said you don't usually watch or count how many you get every year, so it's hard to say base. But you have last year's number, so you could always go back and look, right?
Yeah, I don't remember if we have it written down by species at the beginning or not.
Oh,
I think we did. And that's your 14th channel.
that's my 14th channel cat. That's a lot.
Yeah, a lot. I
So
like it
down
a
in
lot.
South Carolina, I was still learning the difference between the channel and blue. I was not always confident in knowing the difference, and now it's like I was spotting them before I even got them up on the dock.
Yeah,
That's cool. That's wild.
yeah,
Good. That's a positive, encouraging thing to have happen also because maybe we're in the big fish today.
that's it.
So I was
Big channel
explaining that
cat, anyway.
one of us might get our PB blue cat.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Or my PB flathead, which is actually more doable.
Probably, well,
It's only 18 pounds, some odd ounces. So
some odd 11.
some odd 11. That 11 again. And my PB before that was 11 pounds, 11
Yeah,
ounces. How funny is that?
they upped it by 7 pounds
I got to get my license plate
by moving
fixed.
300 miles north.
All good stuff. All good. Yeah, that's a real bummer though that the stream died because I mean
Yeah,
it's been fine,
yeah.
but they did say that the picture looks clearer now than when it came back up.
That's good. That's good.
We just needed a reset. We needed a reset.
How Michelle thought.
She was in the chat. I don't know if she was in the chat after the stream died though, because you know once the stream dies and then I understand that. I get that. I get that's why people don't come in. You know, it's aggravating. So for those that are sticking with us, I appreciate that so very much. Mike Cole even hangs out because he knows, oh, they'll come back. Mike Chavez, too. Yep.
Yep.
Come on, let's go. We'll come back.
Back in a second.
This is how we do it. Do, 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 do. Well, I'm sorry we couldn't pull off that 5 pounder last night, but it was worth the wait to get that PB. I like PBs. I'm not sure what the biggest channel is. I think it's somewhere 30 some odd pounds or something. I think I saw recently. Bugman's still here. Woohoo! Well, thank you for hanging tough. But that's what I try to explain. I understand it because it's annoying. I wouldn't want to watch somebody's live stream like that either. So I appreciate all of you guys for doing that. Michael says, I saw some of his live. He's going through some medical emergency. That's what I thought. You're talking about Irvin. I'm pretty sure I saw something about that as well. Yeah. Yeah, you'll get used to that bug man coming in here. I mean, it's not like when I was in South Carolina and I had rolling on good signal live streams. I'm just fortunate to even go live, and it's only because last night's live was so good and stayed strong all night long that I decided to try again today. And I was streaming off my iPad, and these last two times, last night and tonight, I've been on my phone. So I don't know if that's what's making the difference. Um, but obviously the signal is still not great because I did crash. So, but nothing in comparison to previous lives where it crashed consistently and I just had to end it. But if it gets that bad, I don't stay live. I just end it. But as long as everybody in the chat says everything's good, audio's okay, and it's doable, we keep going. Can I see a picture of my fish?
But I wanted to show you your picture. You didn't want to see it.
I want to see it now because I want to show it off. Oh, never mind. Hold that thought. That was Belladonna.
It is.
Come on, Flabby. Come on. I just got to pull it up out of that hole. I don't want it to get snagged in there, which I think it might have. We'll see. Yeah, I think it's in that hole, Tom. Dang it. I got it. That or let go. It just popped out, so I don't know if it just came off. Yeah, I think it came off. It felt like a good one too. That was a good fish. But that's encouraging. I think we're going to be on the bigger fish tonight. But that was a 50-pounder. It was at least 50. But I felt it. It came. I felt it pop right off.
When it pops off, it's always at least a 50.
Yep. Dang it. Oh, and it kept our
Put up
bait.
that head. So we're gonna keep this head on there
Yeah.
since
That's
it's got 2 bites.
2 bites on the same headpiece. Crazy. Dang it. I hate when that happens. That was a good fish. I mean, but what happens is there's a drop off there, and I'm pretty sure it's got a lot of muscle beds in there. But I kept the tension on it, and then I just felt it let go. So it might not have been fully hooked anyway to begin with. Hey, hunting and stuff, how are you? Michael says, it's fine. Thank you, Michael. I do appreciate that, actually, honestly, because it's the only way I know. I have no way of pulling this live stream up and checking it myself. And I know I can be annoying with it, but I do like to ask. I'm doing awesome because I just got my PB channel cat, a nice 10-pound, 3-ounce channel cat, which I'm going to show you a picture of right now. We had to pause that for a moment because the rod went down again. We just had a nice takedown. It felt like a really nice fish on there, but it got hung up in a hole over there, and I kept the tension on it, and then the fish just, I felt it pop right off. It let go. I just want the picture, not the video.
Yeah, I know, I'm trying to do something.
Well, I'm trying to show it off, Tom.
I'm trying to show you where your video ended.
It's okay. I don't care about that. I just want to see the picture. Well, because I'm trying to show them. You can show me after. Thank you. I don't know. Oh, no. I'm not even going to be able to show you. No, it's going to be too close and my windshield's in the way. Oh, well, you'll have to wait for the short. I can't show them because it's too close to the camera when I'm inside, but thank you. What do you mean when my video ended? The release?
The live stream.
Oh. Well, I know that you were up here checking when I was holding the fish if they could see it, so it had to have been after you walked away. What is the biggest channel cat? Do you know? I thought it recently. I saw something about a 30-pounder.
It's over 30 pounds. I want to say that the world record, I think it's in the 40s.
Wow,
It's from nowhere around here.
a
But I
world
mean,
record.
it's, or US record, whatever. But it's not uncommon for them to catch them in the 30-pound class, like up in like Mendota and places like that.
Oh wow,
Um,
state records, right?
yeah.
Well, not even state because we're could be anywhere. Yeah, in the U.S. Yep, just the one so far. We got down here about 2:30. It's 5:30 now. The dam released water at 5, and they're running from 5 to 9. And I said over and over, I'm not staying out that late 'cause I have to work tomorrow. But we'll see how that goes. Like last night, we were kept waiting 15 more minutes, 15 more minutes. And, depending on how the bite is going to be depending on how late we stay. But yep, that's the one. We've been waiting. Last night we were holding out for the 5 pound. What we thought was going to be 5 pounds was going to put us at the 3,750 pounds worth of fish for the year off the dock, but it turned out that it needed to be over 5 pounds, and this certainly did that. So to be the first fish of the night and having it be a PB was pretty awesome, especially since it was mine.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I know it. Tom doesn't care.
I do care. That's why.
Yep.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Still going. And then I was standing here telling you to come up. Go back, go back.
Yep. So right in front of that, right in front of the light. Yeah. So they did get to
So it
see it
was still
though.
going.
It was all right.
Yeah.
You can see how big it is.
Yep.
So it must have died. It must not have been down too long then.
Yeah, you're still holding up to, still standing there, so we haven't moved for the release, so they're still there. At least on this one. So David Smith. So did we, oh, this might be old chat. This might be the new chat. So do we have 3750 yet? I think you need to tell them something.
Woohoo! David Smith in the house. Over 3,000 pounds for the year is impressive. Yeah, it is. David Smith, I'm sorry we did not get it last night, but we have been down here since about 2:30 this afternoon. The live hasn't been running that long. And I just got my PB channel cat. It is also the first fish off on the dock this evening. And the PB, we only needed to have 5 pounds, 5 ounces to put us over the 3,750 pounds of fish. And this channel cat that I just caught not too long ago, before the live stream crashed on us as usual, was 10 pounds, 3 ounces after the grippers. So 10 pounds, 3 ounces. So we definitely, one, got the dock record channel cat because we haven't had a channel cat on this dock bigger than that yet. It's my PB, and we blew. Well, I shouldn't say blew, but we came up over the 3,750 pounds of fish. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. We've done all right. We're doing all right, and we just had a nice takedown on the belladonna rod, the second rod in from the right, and it popped off. So it got hung up down there, and I kept the tension on it, and then it popped off. Makes me think of those dandelions. Mama had a baby, and its head popped off. Did you ever do that with the dandelions?
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. And unfortunately, yeah, um, the live stream crashed. But I think what I was told is after we came back up, but the picture seemed to clear up. It was better. Hopefully, the audio is still holding. All right. So David says, okay, new goal is to be 4,000 by the end of the year. We're kind of running out of time for that. And the bite's kind of slow, but you never know. We just need a few 50-pounders in there. Ooh, you never know. So, kind of talking with Tom a little bit about, if he wants to do anything next year. And like this year, so this year's been kind of different where Uh, we've gotten as many flatheads. Like he's lucky to get one flathead a year, and we are already up. I've gotten two, and he's had eight. Did you get another one? No, it's eight, right?
Yeah, I got 8. You got 2.
Yep. So we got a total of 10 flatheads this year. So that's a record number of flatheads. Um,
The
and
biggest one was 31.
yep, the biggest flathead was 31 pounds. So that's Tom's PB.
No,
And not your PB?
no, my PB's 35.
Oh, okay.
That came from Kerr.
Oh, well, but yeah, we got lots of algae bass, PB, and Doc Record Channel Cat. $10.30. That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much. Woohoo! I like that $10.30. That's awesome. Where were you when I caught my 50-pounder? Just kidding. Oh, wait, you were right here.
That's right.
Thank
Well,
you. That's very nice
when
of
you
you.
do
You didn't have to do that. Thank you.
when you do catch, like so it's like a golfer. You gotta tip your bag boy. The guy that carries your clubs all day, all around the
Did you
course
just call
for you.
me a bag boy?
A bag boy. Yeah.
Wow. I don't know, Tom. I'm getting a good feeling about tonight, though. I think we're gonna get on. I think we're gonna get some good ones.
Awesome.
Which, yeah, but I mean, I have to work tomorrow,
Yeah.
and you know how I am about that. So I guess if it's gonna happen, it should
You
happen.
know,
Well, work
you
is
can't.
overrated.
You can't. Yeah. I mean, you work on the ish time schedule.
I
So
do work on the ish time schedule for sure. And I mean, I'm sure if I said, I'm gonna be out today because my arm is in a sling,
that's right.
you know,
I'm sorry.
my arm is in a
I gotta go to the
cast.
bank.
I have to go to the bank. Sorry, I have to take today off. I have to go to the bank. That happens to have a dock attached to it. Oh, good. My Cole says Tom only catches whoppers.
With cheese. Whoppers with cheese.
Yeah, whoppers with cheese. It's true though, Tom. Like I feel like, and I've said this, if I don't feel like fishing like on a Friday night, especially when it's cold and just whatever, and I have an attitude, so I don't want to come down here. And then the next thing you know, I'm getting phone calls from Tom. I got a monster. Of course you do, you know. And then, can you help me? But he doesn't need my help. He just needs me to take the videos and the pictures, which I get. I would want that too. And but it
He promised
almost
to help me up my game with my
I did.
fishing.
I said I would help. And but it's true. If I'm not here, which makes sense because here's the thing. When I'm here, Tom doesn't care about what rods is his. If he thinks this is going to be a monster of a takedown, he'll tell me to go get that rod. And I always say it's not my rod. You go get it. And
You're fibbing.
I,
You're not supposed to fib here.
how am I
I tell you
fibbing?
to get all the rods, no matter how big the takedown.
Uh, but I don't do that. I have two rods. He has two rods. And he just happens to put my two rods in the hot spot almost all the time that I'm down here. So when I'm not here, he gets to have his spots back, and then therefore he catches the big fish. I think. I don't know. It's something about me not being here that promotes you catching big fish. I think I'm a jinx to you.
I don't believe that. You were here when I caught the
63 pounds, that's right.
dark PB. You were here when I caught my blue PB.
I call it 63. I don't know what you call it. 62 point.
I think we
It,
said 62. We said it was
62 point.
fluctuating between 60 and 70. So we said it was 65 and then minus the net, which was 2.5. Because my whisker seeker scale has problems locking out sometimes.
I don't care. It was a big fish.
Yep.
I don't worry about 2 ounces. Well, just like my 50 pounder was actually 50 pounds 2 ounces, but I don't go, oh, my 50-pound 2 ounce fish. It's 50 pounds.
I don't know. It looked every bit of 50 pounds, 2 ounces to me.
Stop it. Is that a cookie, Mike Cole?
I think it's a turkey.
Is it a turkey? Who you calling a turkey?
A jive turkey.
Jive turkey. We
All
got
right, which one?
15. Oh, we got 16 thumbs up. Did you hit thumbs up, Tom?
I believe I did. Yes, I have.
Thank you.
All I just
Woohoo.
heard just the remnants of a bell,
The remnants of a bell?
just a faint. Could just be the water moving though.
The turkey is jive turkey to be exact.
What I said, jive turkey.
Jive turkey. Woohoo. Yeah, I'm feeling very enthusiastic at the
Yeah.
moment. Check back in 1 hour. So, update for those that were watching the live stream last night and heard me mention my malted milk balls several different times. They were delicious. And actually, I thought, okay, there's only 8 maybe in the package. They were good sized balls too, but that was more than enough. They were really good. Definitely better than the ones in the carton. Now I'm forgetting what they called them.
Malted milk balls.
Yeah,
Whoppers.
Whoppers. Thank you. Yep, that's it. Yeah, and they're not even
Don't
Whoppers.
confuse what you eat with my Whopper with cheese.
That Whopper, the Whoppers are not even that big in comparison to the ones I had last night. All right, so David says, well, Kim in the Christmas spirit, oh,
Yeah.
is in the Christmas spirit here and is getting rough. Just ask her to show you the picture of the dog. Oh, I saw that. I asked them, I'm like, how'd you get this picture? Is this on Facebook? No. David texted. I'm like, he texted you? That's a freaking cute picture. That's a really nice picture.
Yep.
It looks like a professional took that photo.
Yep. Michelle and I were having our coffee when that came in, and then Laurie came down, and so we showed it.
Yep, just show me the pic. Yeah, I'm sorry, David. Sometimes the text is really small, so I'm squinting to read as best as I can too. So I might not have read it quite right, but I get where you're going. Got 11 people in here again. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, that's the number.
Yep.
That is the number right there.
Yep. Yep.
You guys are lucky numbers.
Oh, and I sent. If he didn't see it, David, I sent you a message with the picture of Laurie's fish since you came in afterwards.
Look at you guys on the down low, on the back side of things. You guys got like private connections going.
I mean, I'm multi-dimensional
Wow.
in everything I do, fishing, living, you know.
Wow. I mean, I'm just out of the loop. But that's good. I did see the picture. Michelle actually showed me the picture. It was really, really nice. This is how we do it. Yeah, she is now wanting the TV moved above the fireplace, and that means I have to move all kinds of speakers, etc., over a 16-foot vaulted ceiling and lots more. That's awesome.
Yeah, have fun with that.
That's a good time.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the whole Christmas thing, you know. You got to start moving stuff around, and who was it? I think it was a picture of Roger and Jackie with the kids decorating the Christmas tree. And it was really pretty. It was a nice little family picture. But the one thing I did notice is he has a mounted deer, and the deer looked like it was stuck in the corner and it was facing out the edge of the window. So clearly, they had to move the deer mount, is my guess, in order to put the tree up there. So the deer, but in the picture, that's all I could see was this deer. I'm like, oh, wow, that's an odd place to put your deer mount.
maybe the deer wanted to look out the window.
And then I was like, well, I'm sure he would not have put the deer there like that. What is that floating? That was not a bat. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he would not put his deer mount like that, stuffed over in the corner like that. And then I'm like, ah, no, they had to move it for the tree, I'm sure.
Surprised I've been able to stay in the chat.
I'm, s- I don't want to say it again, that I'm surprised that I'm even live because I did crash. But, you know,
Yeah, I couldn't stay in it at
can you
all.
hear me talking right now? Is the audio choppy? Hello, testing, 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 testing. Yeah, okay. If it is, it's not bad.
That sounds fine.
It's fine. I knew it. My call came right in just as I said it. It's fine. Everything is good. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, gentlemen. Okay, I'm heading up to the hospital. I will try to tune back in from there. You know what, Mike Chavez? I don't think you should. I think that you should enjoy watching the TV show and
Yeah,
spending that quality time with Sharon. But if you feel you must, check back.
right. Well, if Ma says she wants to
Yeah,
watch Laurie Fish, let her watch Laurie Fish.
that's right.
Wish her our best, Mike.
Yeah. So I'll put this out there as, oh, the show starts at 8. Oh, you got plenty of time.
Yeah,
Whew. So I'm going to just put this out there. You can take it as a warning, precursor, I don't know. But I have the entire week of Christmas off. So from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I have all this time off. So you know what Laura the Explorer is going to want to do. Going to be down here fishing, maybe trying to have some awful live streams. We'll see what happens.
thought you were going to say break into abandoned buildings.
I've done the breaking into the abandoned mill. I didn't have to break in though. The doors were open. Actually, in fact, the doors
The
were
hole in the
even.
floor. Yeah, I was able to climb through the hole in the floor.
Yeah, the yeah, the doors were gone. That's the only thing I didn't think about that. But that's probably where the snakes were,
Yeah,
in the holes in the floor.
yeah,
I bet you there were like snake pits down there.
yeah.
I would, and
Maybe cobras.
I was hopping from, I was hopping over from threshold to threshold. So
Yeah.
like,
So when you think
Indiana Jones.
when your foot falls in, you think that's the worst, but it's when your foot gets on the ground and the snakes start biting you, you can't get out.
Right.
It probably never happened though.
It probably wouldn't. It probably wouldn't. You know, worst case scenario.
John,
Worst case scenario.
John Parker, I'm coming back tomorrow. Do you have a little bait I could borrow?
Oh, there you are. Mr. Park, I'm so glad you're asking. We'll let you know. If we don't have bait left tonight, I'm sure Tom will
I can probably, yeah.
pick up some bluegills on his way out to deliver them to you.
What time are you getting in? I will pay. The heck you will.
Pay for what?
I assume he means for the bait. I'm taking money for bait.
I mean, if
Heck,
you
all the
need,
things that John does for me and everybody else in this community,
right?
I'd be insulted if he tried to hand the money.
But I mean, if Tom doesn't want to take it, no, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'll be at work. I'll have nothing to do with this. I mean, I'll be at work unless I get, you know, jacked up with a giant fish here tonight. Well, I'll still be at work. It'll just probably be later than normal.
I mean, I still think that there's an off chance. You know, if the bike picks up, there may be more days this week you don't make it out to Cardinal home.
Yeah. Well, it depends on how much bait fishing you're willing to do this week.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a chance. It depends on how I'm feeling when I get home and how the weather is, you know. And I there was that one week I fished with you. I'd fish that Friday to Friday, just basically Friday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think we had 2 days off that whole entire week of Thanksgiving.
yeah,
And I was coming down here and fishing and getting up and going to work.
yeah. Okay, probably midday. Okay,
That's good, actually perfect.
that's good because I'm no longer a morning person. Actually, I've never been a morning person, but I'm less of a morning person the older I get.
Yeah, you never know what you might end up with. We have quite a few pieces of bait in the bucket right now, so it's all dependent on what we use tonight. And you
Yeah,
might have a good start and jump on it for tomorrow anyway.
yeah.
Look at what you did.
What did I do? You did that.
You no, I didn't do anything. It was just because the door wasn't shut. Now I'm trapped. I know you're doing it intentionally so you can get the big takedown.
Oh, there you go. I think you should take off tomorrow, Lori.
Oh, really?
Yeah. See John's the
I
last
didn't.
comment.
No? I'll give you free fishing lessons, Laura. Perfect.
I mean, how can you turn that down?
How can I turn that down?
All those stories of all the bad juju, they're all grossly misstated.
Oh God, yeah, that's right. He brought up the bad juju. I don't want any of that. I have enough of my own bad juju. Well, I would, like to be able to hang out with you for a half hour, an hour or so at one of these points in time, but we'll have to figure it out. But like I said, I'm off for the week of that whole week. After this week, I'm off for an entire week.
How long are you gonna be up here, John? Like how many weeks or is this ending soon?
Well, I'm sure that the crew won't be working through Christmas. You wouldn't think.
I don't know. Probably not Christmas Day. But you work construction. You work when people want you to work.
I really hope I'm fishing Christmas Day. This is how we
Maybe 2 more
do
weeks. Okay.
it.
Yeah, if we have bait left over tonight, that's fine. I'll give you that. And if there's not much left, or if we go through it all, I'll go get you some. Try to get you some. I'll try. I can't promise that they'll bite. I don't have those powers.
We did all right though.
We did.
We actually did better using our jigs. Um, well, I can't say it's better because I guess I didn't really put a worm on. But I've been trying the jigs because Randy, um, who is in a kayak out here, Patillo, he kind of turned me on to that because one day he was picking up those bluegills left and right and left and right. I'm like, what are you using? Yeah, and it was a
Oh, there he
little
is.
jig.
Randy just came in.
No, that's crazy.
Crazy, I said.
Wow, his ears must have been ringing right that minute. That's insane. They are working Christmas week, only taking off Christmas Day. Perfect. John, then why don't we make a plan? Then one of those days, then, I'll come by and, like I said, I don't have to fish. I'll read your chat. How's that? I'll read chat for you while you're fishing. Speak to the devil. That's that's crazy. Yep. Um, Tom and I were out there. Tom actually, Mark from Catfish and Crappie. Um, well, Tom actually won them, and he did get the 1 inch gulp minnows. When I went down to the bait shop, I could only get the inch and a half, so mine were bigger. And I was catching mostly crappie, and I caught a bass, and I think one or two bluegills. But Tom was picking up the bluegills pretty good with his 1 inch. So I just have to get myself some 1 inch gulp minnows.
Yeah, we filled the bucket and we probably had 20 fish in there in
Yeah.
45 minutes.
Yep. So thank you very much for sharing that secret with me, which is now no longer a secret. I'm sorry. For all of my 11 people, 14 people listening. But definitely better than using the worms. And my worms, I left them in the car more than once. I do that in the summertime and they boil. In the wintertime, they freeze. Yeah. And they're just messy.
I had started using worms yesterday, and I didn't get a single bite on them. And I switched to the jig. I think it's sort of 132nd jig, tiny one with the gulp minnow. And man, they were.
Oh, do you see what he said? I have a jar in the truck for you when I see you. Excellent. That's so nice of you. Wait, are you talking to me or Tom? No, that's awesome. Thank you. That's very nice of you. He says, hi, Tom. David Smith says, wow, Laurie just saw the pic of the channel cat. Nice fish. Thank you. Thank you for scrolling back. Thank you for being so
Oh, I
kind
sent
to
him
read
the
one.
picture.
Oh, you sent the picture.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry about
Maybe
that.
he scrolled back, but I sent him
I forgot you said you sent the picture.
because he came in right after it happened.
And then John Parker said, you and Tom could go out on the pontoon. Oh, I don't think you want us on the pontoon. But I'd be more than happy to come by and just hang out with you and read your chat for you. Oh, that's really nice, Randy. I appreciate that a lot. Um, so yeah, because we went to Bob's, Bobcats. I want to keep saying Bob's Tackle, and Tom will smack me for it, but Bobcat Outdoors, and they didn't have the 1 inch, so we got what I showed you we had. that one time in the live way back when.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've actually I decided to use them the other day. It's a little, intimidating at first because I'm thinking we really need bait, and do I want to try to mess around with the jigs? But I took the opportunity the day yesterday, and yeah, we hooked up. I was happy about that.
Have you told Randy what she caught? I don't think.
So I'm sure he's understanding from the chat, but so Randy, we just last night we did a live stream. Amazingly, my live stream's holding. First of all, okay, I'm going to repeat that again because you know how that is. But last night we had a really good live stream. It was a lot of fun, by the way. Everybody that's in here tonight, thank you so much. It was just, I had a really good time. And we kept going beyond 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes. It was a good time. But we were holding out. We only needed what we thought at the time was 5 pounds of fish to get our dock goal for the year, which is now 3,750 pounds worth of fish. But when Tom actually did the math, it came out to be we really needed a 5 pound, 4 ounce to make it. So 4 pounds, 5 ounces puts us a little over. And we never did get it last night. And we went 15 minutes to death. So down just a little while ago, it wasn't too long ago, I just got my first takedown, the first fish on the dock, and it happened to be a 10-pound, 3 ounce channel cat to make my new PB channel cat. And it was 47 channel cats that we've gotten on the dock.
Yep.
And that put us over the 3,750 pounds of
We got a
fish.
bite. We
Which
got a
one?
bite.
Oh, maybe that big fish came back. Oh, shit. Oh, bleep, 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 bleep. Are you going to be on there? What are you going to do? All right, let's go. Let's have at it then. Oh, no, not again. Immediately he hung up. Nope, here he is. Come on, man. I am not going to have it. You come out of there right now. God dang it. That stupid hole, Tom.
You feeling it?
Well, I've got it pretty tight, so yeah, I think so. I didn't feel him pop off. But he got right down there where that last one was. I don't know if I should keep pressure on him or let him. Man, you gotta love these Mad Cats rods.
Yeah.
That's a pretty house.
Yep.
I don't know. What do you think? Think we should keep him taut?
If you think he's still on there, I don't see the rod moving when you lower it, which would give him a little bit of slack. And I know the water's moving, so a little bit of the line's going to go back out when you put slack in it. But
Well, if he's not on there, then it definitely means I'm hung up. But I didn't feel him come off it. But it doesn't mean, yeah, I don't see the. I'm not feeling any movement.
Yeah, if you don't think he's on there, you just think it's tied up.
That's what I think. But you can check it. I think it's another 50-pounder got away. It's actually not that bad out. Ooh, that's a bright light. Yeah, but you know what? That's where the fish are. So we take our chances and hopes that one of these times that it's not going to get hung up in there, but it's almost immediate. Thank you, Randy. I got them from Etsy and Amazon. Yeah, I just haven't taken the time to order any. I think Tom's going to probably just, I mean, if it's hung up, it's hung up. And we sat and waited fish out. But if that fish isn't on there, then we're just sitting there with a rod hung up. So I think it looks like he's going to just break it off. Which, like I said, the moment I started reeling, it's almost as if he was already in the hole. So last night, we had the same situation. We were hung up. And boy, that line snapped. You could hear it snap. But Tom had to respool. And he had just respooled it yesterday. So he had to respool it again. Hey, we got 18 thumbs up. Thank you all very much. I love my thumbs up. Snap, snap. Yeah, you could hear it in my earpiece. Yeah, that sucks. Well, it is what it is, though. It's almost better just to recover it and re hook it so we can get it back out there. And it doesn't look like I'm going to recover this one. Mm, sometimes he gets it pulled through there, but it just doesn't look like it's going to happen. Yeah, and I think the last two times that rod's gotten hit, it felt like they were decent fish. So it's hard to say though. The first time though, that felt like a big fish, and he got hung up right in there, and then he popped right off. I felt him come off. Just hate to have it snap off too low. Then I'll have to respool the whole thing again. It'll be no good for tonight. I wonder if he's feeling the fish on there. Because he's not just trying to break it. So maybe he feels like the fish is still there. Nope, we're going to break it. I'm sure that's what Tom's thinking right now. Oh man, I don't want to have to re-spool this thing again. Well, not for nothing, but the knots hold. You feel them on there? Uh, I feel like your orange one's about to go down. Want to just cut it and be done with it? Yep, that's true. You break it, you're still gonna have all that line out there.
I just can't get the line to tighten the drag as tight as I can get it, and it's still the line is pulling back when I try to.
Oh, I don't want to be sitting here when it snaps. Man, that's disappointing. That's like two fish right there we could have. But it is what it is. I did not try the 2 pound test. Nope. I've got 8 pound tests on that rod, and I have not switched over to the 2 pound. Hey, retired Rick. Thank you. I appreciate that. We actually did. I got my PB channel cat, 10 pounds, 3 ounces. Bugman says, I'm heading to the store. Be back later. All right. So we've had 2 takedowns on my rod, the Belladonna, and both. Um, well, the first one felt like a really good fish on there, and then it popped off. But luckily, we were able to recover it this time. I don't think there's any coming back from this one. This one's going to get snapped off. It's not wanting to break, so Tom's been really cranking down on the drag, getting it real tight, and it's still not snapping off. That's Tom, LG Bass. LG Bass is on the dock. Yeah, I'll try that, Randy. I just haven't picked up the line. I could just order it, but I haven't done any of that yet. It's just the lighter line. I definitely get knotted up more in the line, so that's gonna take some getting used to. But I'll try that, the 2 pound test for sure, and we'll get the 1 inch gulp memos, or hopefully I'll run into you and we'll get those from you. That'll be awesome. Try those. I think they're getting a little harder to pick up now. Uh, it's just getting colder and colder. He doesn't want to cut the line because he doesn't want to have all that line out there. But if you snap it, it's still going to have all that line out there. Bugman said that he was headed out to store and he was going to check back later. $19 thumbs up. Thank you so much. I was really feeling like we were going to get on some decent sized fish, but if they're getting snapped up, that's not helping us any. And I think I always think about, worry about when I'm doing that and I'm breaking the line like that. I just don't want to end up breaking the tip of my rod or something. Looks like you got it. Yay! Good job, Tom. Persistence. The persistence pays off. Last night, when it snapped all the way down at the reel, so we lost a lot of line. Nice. Good job.
We might need a respooler for the third day in a row.
It's 3 days of respooling. That's crappy.
No,
So you're saying it's out of commission now?
no, no. There's more here than I thought. It's all just gonna.
You're gonna
Uh,
retie that for me? You want me to get my hook and stuff?
no, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna before I put a hook on, I want to put a weight on and cast it because it's got all where all the line was bound over itself.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you my weight though, because you don't have any of these.
Yeah, if you got a weight, that'd be cool. I didn't think it was gonna break.
Huh?
I didn't think it was gonna
Do
break.
you think we ought to just reel them all in and rebait? 'Cause I don't think we've
Yeah,
rebaited.
we do. We need to redo.
Guess we'll wait until this one's tied up though before we start pulling on the rods, right?
Or at least probably pull. You want to pull in the purple one because that's the direction I'm gonna have to be casting this one out. If that's not the way, that's
Yeah, but don't you want me just to wait until you're all tied up instead of
yeah.
pulling it right now?
Yeah,
Which?
you can wait.
Do you need a bead?
No, I can be.
You don't want any of my stuff. You got something against my stuff?
Laurie, I love one of your
Forget it now. Get your own bead. Yeah, I think this is a good time to rebate anyway. Because I don't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we haven't had to rebate, and we haven't rebated at all. So Tom just had to. We just had a takedown, but it got snagged up in the hole out there, so he's in the back of his truck retying. We got another PB though, Jody. Got a PB channel cat, 10 pounds, 3 ounces. That is my fourth PB since I've been out here in Virginia. And we've also gotten our 3,750 pounds of fish off the dock for the year. I would love to catch a flatty that would be worthy of showing off to Miss Pontoon Jody. My PB flathead right now is only 18 pounds and 11 ounces. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. We were trying to get it last night. We tried really hard. Everybody in my chat. I think we had 11 people in here. It was pretty awesome though. 11 people. It was 11 o'clock. We had the 11s going on. 11's my number for sure. And but we just couldn't pull it off. And we only needed the 5 pounds, a little over 5 pounds of fish to make the. You want me to go reel that in? He said it was only gonna be a minute. I was like, we should wait. But anyway, yeah. So We're breaking records and goals over here like crazy. Crazy. Any flatty is a good flatty. They are special. Yeah, I can't believe we've gotten a total. I've gotten two, and Tom has eight. So that's a total of 10 flatheads off the dock this year. And he says he's only ever gotten one a year. So yeah, we're definitely breaking some goals and records here this year. It's been a good time. We're having a good time now. So the my rod, the belladonna rod, had the two takedowns. The first fish also got snagged in the hole, but then it let go or popped off, whatever. And I was able to recover everything. But this time it got all hung up. So, but we're gonna get them back out there. We'll rebait all the rods, get fresh bait going. I have a feeling tonight's gonna be a night for some decent sized fish. I hope. I don't think my body couldn't take another 50-pounder. I can tell you that. I'm all kinds of wrecked up from that. I'm not worthy. He went to bed early and was dead tired. Yeah, well, all that fishing you do, I don't doubt it. And you're out there in the cold. Oh. Do you put a buddy heater on your boat, Jody? I know it's easier um when you got that enclosure that you can be in with the heat, but I think James's boat has that enclosure, right? So you probably have heat when you're there. We got 19 thumbs up. Thank you all very much, all you thumbs uppers. We appreciate the thumbs up. And I've said it 1,000 times before. I appreciate each and every one of you all of the time. So thank you very much. No. Um, a 2-eye Mr. Heater with propane tank on my boat. There you go. I don't know what that means, but I'll look it up. The 2 eyes? James has a diesel heater in the cab. Wow. And a propane tank. Wow. Holy smokes. And a propane tank on the outside. Wow. On his boat. No kidding. Luxury. Woohoo. Bougie. He's bougie. Well, the last 2 nights, last night and tonight, and typically, as you know, we don't get good service down here, and I haven't been live streaming because they're horrible. But last night we had a good stream. I really don't know how tonight's is. My Cole was keeping me updated. Usually he'll let me know if we get all robotic. But I've been in the car, so I'm sitting in here with the heat. But my car ran idle for like 6 hours yesterday. I don't think that's good for the car. I'm getting excited for CatCon. I'm really disappointed that Chris Flores will not be there this year. This will be, if all goes well. I had already booked the room a long time ago. But if all goes well and we don't have any hiccups with any family members or anything like that, we should be there, Tom and I. And this will be my first year at CatCon, so I'm excited about that. Thank you, Randy. It's fine. 20 thumbs up. Woohoo! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So I'm pretty certain that that line on my rod is probably stretched to the hill now. Tom already respooled my reel twice, 2 days in a row. So we're kind of hoping we don't have to respool it again. What a waste of line. What a waste of line. But it is what it is. Miss Jody's in the house. She says, hello, Tom Kitty.
What's going on, Jody Cat?
Jody Cat. You're going to love it. Wear comfortable clothes and shoes for sure. The concrete will get you at CatCon. That's what I heard. Imagine all those hours of walking. I'm sure that's, yep, yep. So you're not suggesting any like platform shoes or anything like that then? Probably a no-go. I'll leave the platforms at home. I'm excited, I think, more about sitting around with the barbecue and stuff. That sounds fantastic. I think that'll be fun too. Oh yeah, I love standing still. Yeah, so Jody, if you're going to, I heard you were offering to run the booth for Steve Douglas. Maybe you ought to think about bringing yourself a little mat to stand on. They have those nice little cushiony mats that you put in front of your kitchen sink. That'll probably work. The foam mat or something. Something to stand on. Dress and heels for sure. I was totally thinking that. Like a mini skirt and platforms. I think that would be definitely appropriate. I mean, I was pretty much already setting up to get my fake eyelashes. I'm hoping those will be in time before CatCon so I can have that whole look going on.
What? What's that?
CatCon, wear my platform shoes
Uh, Be a sweater with a peace sign in the middle.
with a what?
With a peace sign in the middle.
Oh, a peace sign. I thought you said a peep sign.
Yeah, peep. Yeah, a little Easter
Easter
magical
peeps.
marshmallow peeps. Yeah.
All righty. This went downhill fast. Jody was talking about the concrete, wear comfortable shoes because
Yes.
you've got a lot of standing in one spot.
I was disappointed to hear that Jody won't get to defend her title at CatCon this year.
What's her, for the cook
The
off because
cook-off.
they're not doing it?
Yeah. Yeah. That's a shame.
Yeah, and why? Is that because Steve said that it was kind of an impromptu, whatever. It was on the fly.
Well,
The whole cook off thing was on the fly or something. Somebody
they've
came up
had
with
it
that.
for several years,
Oh,
and they have had some participation, but last year they didn't have a whole lot. And I mean, I should probably tell you better than I, but I think it has people got to bring all their own stuff to cook with
oh,
and
right.
all that.
And trying to plug in and
Yeah, and
everything
carry all
else.
that around with you. It's just a burden
Yeah.
to get people unless you're really stuck.
Jody said she wasn't going to cook it anyway. It wore her out. Let's all wear prom dresses and tuxedos. Yeah, they have those like the tuxedo t-shirts, don't they? That'll work. New goal for 2024 is 3,900 pounds. I mean, we could possibly make that before the end of this year. I don't know, Randy. It's possible because, like I've been saying, I have this whole week of Christmas off. Uh, Not this week, obviously. Um, but come Friday, I have that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I could be fishing. I'll be fishing hopefully that whole time frame, depending on the weather. There's some talk that the East Coast is going to get hit with a pretty big storm, so we'll see how that plays into things. Mike Chavez, I'm at the hospital. Sharon says hi and sends her love. Well, we send love right back to her. I hope she's feeling better today. All they supply is power plates and the fish. Oh no. Yeah, that definitely makes it tough for the cook-off for sure. Okay, 4,000 then, Randy. We'll we'll see what we can do. We gotta get our lines back in the water. And Tom's working on that right now. The dam has the water gates open until 9 p.m. tonight. I was not planning on staying out here, but it's already quarter to seven, and we were getting bites. Unfortunately, we've only landed that one fish so far, that big old channel cat, um, and we got bound up twice here, so. But we'll hang tough. We'll stay on it. We got 21 thumbs uppers. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Jody's always going to be the one upper. 4,001. Let's go. She just smile. We'd love to see her smile. I'd love to see her smile on in person. I'm looking forward to the day that we can all sit down at the seafood place, Captain George's. That's definitely on the to-do list. So Sharon is in the hospital, and her release date is Monday. So come on Monday. We certainly all wish you the best. Best wishes and love. Yep, Captain George's. Woohoo! Well, if my son makes it here, I have not seen my son or my grandson in 4 years, and he is making a trip from New Hampshire to here is his plan. On the day after Christmas, he plans on driving with my grandson, and it's about a 13-hour ride with no weather. So hopefully he doesn't get stuck with weather and he makes it here. But he'll be here, and I think the plan is to head out toward Virginia Beach. I don't know because we're only going to have about 2 days that we can do stuff. So, but we'll see what happens. I'd love to see Virginia Beach though. And Sharon says, "Hello, Jody," with the hearts. Honestly, Jody, what I think would be more fitting in this case with Capcom would be fishnet stockings. That would definitely be fitting for that scenario. So Belladonna got really, we got a fish. We got a second takedown on it. And this one just got hung up. And it was hung up really, really good. We didn't recover it. So it broke off. Tom finally got it to break. And so he just retied it and is putting fresh bait on. So we decided this was a good time to put fresh bait on the rods. Are those the bells in your pocket I hear? That little bell in my pocket going jing-a-ling-a-ling. James doesn't look good in fishnets with his hairy legs. It's funny you say that because I was totally had that visual, not of James, by the way, but the men in fishnets with the hair. Nah, that's not a good look. That's not a good look. I was really thinking we were going to get on the bigger fish tonight, but so far we've been having trouble keeping the fish on the hook, I think. The orange rod on the right corner, usually we don't get too many hits on that, but it did get taken down twice tonight, but no hookups. And the Freddy rod, the white rod, as far as I know, has not had any bites on it thus far. I feel like the orange rod's about to go down, though. I said that when he was down there breaking that line off. I just feel like the orange rod's about to go down. We'll see what happens with that one. The white rod, I know that Tom doesn't like to reel that one in too often because it does get snagged a lot. But I think we should check it myself to see if the bait's, if it's still got bait. The channel cats are hitting, though. Who knows? We could get a 15-pound channel cat. Let's go. There he goes. Double fisting. Tom is the master caster. You know, we don't need that big light on, though. I'm going to turn that off because that'll drain out. That's the last of my lights. I didn't charge all my lights from last night. Ooh, yeah, that one's dying out quick, too. It seems like they're discharging faster in the cold. Michael, where are you? I've noticed you haven't been in here for a while. Did you fall asleep? Did you go get snacks? I like snacks. I was all about those malted milk balls last night, though. I got them at the Crackle Barrel in the gift shop. That's all I went into. I only went in to go to the gift shop yesterday because I had to get a gift for one of my coworkers, and I couldn't help but walk around the candy section. Not gonna lie, it was worth it. Little Debbie should have a booth at CatCon. That's a great idea. That's the other thing I heard Steve say that there's actually going to be two different food concession areas now. But I also did hear that it's very expensive to buy food there. But Tom did say that you don't necessarily want to leave, you don't want to be coming and going because you lose your parking spots. And you have to pay again to come back in or something of that nature for parking. So, yeah, it sounds like that could be a long day. There he is. My cookies. I was just checking in there, Michael. I hadn't seen you popping up there. I was worried. You didn't have anything. I could hear the disappointment. Ooh, snap. I saw that one. Oh, that made a mess. I'll tell you, the fishing's tough over here. Tom definitely puts in the work. He's the one that always is out there putting the bait on, recasting. This is a far cry from when I used to fish by myself, I can tell you that. Far cry. I don't think Michael would bring me cookies. Step away from the cookies. We have 22 thumbs up. Thank you all so very much. Tom has rebaited and recasted two of the lines. It looks like the orange rod is not going to get the takedown I thought it was because I don't even think it's in the water right now. He had quite the mess on the Freddy rod after it broke off. I could see the bird's nest that happened from the snapback. I think he should have put the recasted that orange rod before messing with that though. They're running water until 9 o'clock. We have current until 9. It was not my intention to stay that late. We'll see what happens. I still bigger size fish, not a huge fish. I just feel like that we're gonna have some good fish. But we've had some issues with being hung up, snagged up. That was a mess, huh, Tom? Got the backup rod. That's the backup rod out. My car is saying it's 49 degrees, so it's probably about 47 degrees out. Last night we were out here, it was probably about 40. Well, I think it said 44 degrees on my car. So it is actually a little bit warmer tonight than it was last night. I don't know if that makes a difference in the movement of the fish or not. I am not a fish expert. It's fine. It's fine. We didn't even have to go bait fishing today because we had so much bait from yesterday. I wouldn't have minded it though. I've actually kind of enjoyed the bait fishing. It's kind of fun. I never used to like it. I get so frustrated. Oof. My passenger side door is up. I'm not real close to the woods or anything, but that side of my vehicle is where the woods are. And sometimes it creeps me out. I should probably lock the door, but I keep getting creeped out that something's going to come out of the woods. Like, I don't even know what would come out of the woods, really, if it wasn't an animal. But could you just imagine that? I keep thinking that somebody's just going to come up and there's going to be a face in my window or something. This is why I don't watch horror movies, okay? I don't. Jeepers, creepers. Has it happened to you, Jody? It would definitely be more bizarre here, being in a private development and all these ritzy, fancy houses up here. But you never know. Something creeping around the woods out there. And sometimes you hear the movement, so there's always some sort of animal over there. Most of the time, I'm hoping it's just the deer. But there is a bear in the neighborhood, I guess. I don't know. I haven't heard much about it and I haven't seen it. Michelle saw the bear one night back some time ago. I'd be more concerned about the coyotes, though. All right, looks like we got all four rods back in the water. So it is 7:03 with fresh bait. Keep track of that. My parents live in a gated community, and one day the police chased a dude back there. The guy went door to door trying to get in on someone's house. Broad daylight. Wow. No kidding. That would be scary. Jody says, yes, it has. No kidding. You were sitting at a boat ramp and you had somebody come up to your passenger door? That would have been more likely to happen to me in North Carolina for sure. I would always have my doors locked there. This is a new car and I haven't figured out how to do the auto lock on this thing yet. But I had that one because I had an incident at a McDonald's one day. These people had pulled in and pulled up real close to me, and I had just barely parked in a 15 spot parking lot. There was no other cars, and they parked right up on me, and I pulled out immediately, and they pulled out immediately behind me, and that was it. I'm like, I gotta figure out how to put my. So as soon as I got in the car, my doors would lock. Because it used to be that I had to put it in drive and start driving for them to lock. So I was able to figure that out. I have not fooled with that here in this car, but it is something I need to work on, especially around Christmas time. You hear about that stuff at Christmas time a lot. I had someone looking in, watching me sleep one night. Oh my Lord. Then I had someone come out of the woods and get on your boat. You're kidding me. I would assume you carry a gun, and if not, I would be surprised. I would think in those situations you would be definitely packing just to keep safe. Um, I had a dude watching me sleep in my truck one night. It was a cop. Good times. Yeah, that's crazy. Jody's talking about her incidences of having creepers come up. One guy looking in her window watching her sleep, and another who came out of the woods and got on her boat. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, you wake up and see somebody fucking looking in your window.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
She might get the pew pew.
That's what I just said. Assuming she must carry a gun. And it's weird too, because you could be sleeping and it's like you get a sense in your sleep that something's not right, I would think. She says yes. Um, it's safer to it's safer just to stay out all night and sleep. No kidding. That's scary.
Starting to rain.
Yep, I see that on the windshield. I mean, these people too, I guess, with the world the way it is now, but I'm just thinking how brazen somebody must be to do that sort of thing. That takes a special kind of person. I hate it when a boat pulls up by me when I'm asleep, usually a bass boat. Yeah, I would worry about that in South Carolina too. And that's that would have been one of my concerns, even being in a boat on the water, because they've had some instances out there. There's also a lot of sex trafficking down there, and they do a lot of that by waterway. Um, but there's a lot of people that live on their boats in the water out there on the Waccamaw River, and on the there was one guy, uh, some people had come just before a hurricane, no less, and they had cut his boat free so that it would just be washed up or washed out with the hurricane, which is awful. So I assume the guy was inland at the time, and then he went back and he had to go searching for his boat. It's amazing what people will do. So 7 o'clock ish, 7:03 is when all the rods were finally put back in, just if we're keeping track of bait. And I think it's just unfortunate we had those two nice takedowns on there. And the orange rod had the two takedowns, no fish, no fish. Yeah, that came out because I was talking about how my passenger side over here is, with the woods right there. It's kind of creeps me out sometimes. I get it in my head, something might be coming out of the woods at me.
Yeah. Well, the most menacing thing we've seen is a fox.
Yeah, we were talking about the animals, bear, coyotes. So you say that about the fox, and I watched a video the other day, and the guy was up in his tree stand, and he was videotaping. Well, no, actually, it was a coyote. It was a coyote, I think. Was it a fox? No, maybe it was a fox. But it came trotting like in from this field, but it was all wild the way it was running in. It was really kind of odd. And then the thing was right under his tree stand, and he was recording, and it sounded like the sounds that the Walking Dead make, like zombies and stuff make. I'm like that. I wouldn't even want to get out of the tree stand after that. And then all the comments, and really, I watch it, and then I like to read all the comments. But of course, everybody's saying it was rabid, rabid, rabid. But that thing, I've never heard anything like that. I was totally creeped out by that. and you could hear it going, making all this noise, and I
That's
was
what this
like,
fox was doing.
was it?
Yeah, he was coming down down the
That's what
drainage
this
ditch.
was doing. Yeah.
We could hear him, and it's like, what the hell's that? And then you could just see eyes in the ditch,
Oh, wow.
and then we lost track of him. But he was making sound for maybe 30 seconds coming down that hill. And we had all our lights up. It's like, how could you think that that he wasn't coming down here? The way he was making all that noise. Usually those things don't want to be disturbed. They.
Right.
So the
Yeah.
next night we're here, and it happens again. Here
Oh,
comes that noise. Here comes the eyes down the thing.
oh my
And we saw
Lord.
him actually run across the street. It was a giant gray fox. It wasn't a coyote, it was a fox.
Wow. Yeah, that
He
thing.
was chattering like you wouldn't
Oh, this
believe.
thing was like ground. It sounded like it was eating something underneath the tree stand, and it was awful to hear it. And I was like, oh my Lord, I wouldn't. And then the comments, of course, are like, well, did how long did it take you to come down out of the stand? Because I would be worried about it after that. You know, I would have. But the comments
Well,
too were,
you got a gun.
yeah,
You're in a tree
shooting.
stand, you got a gun. You
Well,
hope.
and well, they could have had a bow, but then you would
Right.
think they'd carry a pistol with them.
Yeah.
Um, but that's some of the comments were about shooting it. But then again, in the video, you couldn't even see the fox under there. You could only hear it. So of all the tree limbs, so you wouldn't have had a clean shot. I don't know. What did the fox say? Palmetto Cat's in the house. Hello.
What's going on, Kev? Heavy Kev.
Kevy Kev. Jody says she's actually more scared of the raccoons.
Hmm.
And Kevin comes in, Explorer. I haven't seen that in a long time. uh, yeah, Jody says she's learned to keep one eye on any boat that comes around her during the night. I don't
Oh, yeah.
blame you. I'd be very nervous about that for sure, especially if you're on that boat by yourself. Um, and they do use the word still pirate. There's pirates out there. There's pirating,
Yeah.
and that's just scary. And the sex trafficking is no joke.
One day I was out on my bass boat. I was a little bit up the river here, and I saw a boat uh, that was kind of adrift, and I didn't see anybody on it, and it looked like it was my neighbor's boat. And so I went over to it. I was on my trolling motor. I didn't start my big engine. I just sped up the trolling motor to go up and make sure that I didn't want to know if they'd fallen out or what it were hurt. And I saw nothing until I got right up next to it, and I'm staring down, and there's my two neighbors, husband and wife, stark ass,
Uh,
naked, doing
oh, wow.
doing the funky chicken.
Oh, wow.
After that, they never every I passed them, they always turned down the road, coming in and out of the
Oh
development.
my
They always turned
Lord.
to head sideways. They were embarrassed.
I'm sorry.
That's why I said sorry.
Oop. Kevin says, I'm sitting at my desk working on the Golden Whiskers, and someone nominated you. So I had to get to the link to your channel and saw you were live. Awesome.
Woo-hoo.
Woohoo. Yep. So glad you've been
She
back
sounds like
fishing.
fire.
Glad I can catch you live this time. Yeah, that's nice to see you come in. I appreciate that. Man, I miss you guys. That's awesome. Yeah, well, it's really nice to see you in here, Kevin, for sure. And that's why I wanted to be nominated, be up amongst the ranks and of all the. I'm assuming that was a lady angler, but we know I can't compete with some of these fabulous people. One of them happens to be right in our chat right now. But I'm just thrilled to be amongst the running. Life has been crazy for me. I was nominated as well. Now, see, I wanted to nominate you as well, Kevin, but I didn't know we could do that because I thought in previous times we you didn't want to take a nomination, but you definitely deserve several nominations for several different videography, I think for sure, amongst other things. And I do see often, I don't come in a lot, but I do see that you're doing a lot of the tournament fishing, and I do catch some of those lives. Tom was nominated as well.
Yes,
Yes, he was. I know that. I
I
know
know
who
who nominated me.
nominated. I know who
I am
nominated
honored.
you. Flathead of the year, baby. Might not be the biggest, might not be the best, but I
They
think
were awesome.
you 8 flatheads so far this year for yourself. I mean, that's 10 for the dock total. That's awesome. So, it was a while ago now, Kevin, but so I've gotten, since I've moved out here to Virginia, tonight made my fourth PB since I've been here. So, I got the 50-pound blue cat, which was phenomenal. I've got the 18-pound, 11-ounce flathead. And I just got, well, I had my PB channel cat, but now I just broke my PB channel cat tonight with a 10-pound, 3-ounce channel cat, which is also the biggest channel cat that we've had on the dock. And it is also about the 48th or so channel cat that we've had for the year. Yes, we're just breaking records over here. Keep them coming. The dock is on fire.
It has that 3,754 or 55 pounds.
Yep. So that's why I named this live stream. So last night we were out here and we only needed 5 pounds, or what we thought was 5 pounds, to get to the 3,750 pounds worth of fish for the year on the dock. And after Tom did the math, it turned out we needed something like 5 pounds, 5 ounces. So the channel cat put us over that. And so we are now above and beyond the 3,750 pounds worth of fish.
If that's what you titled it when we got it, we should have just shut it down. All right, we
Oh,
got what we
yeah, we
needed. We're
got it.
done.
We're done. Well, the rods kind of indicated that when we got all hung up.
Yeah,
We were getting bites and then we got all kinds of hung up over here, but that's all right. It's all right.
if they ever drain this lake, I know right where I'm going.
To recover all your gear.
My sled, yeah.
How many hundreds of dollars do you think is snagged up
Oh,
out there?
lots of hundreds.
Lots of
I
hundreds.
mean, the hooks would all be rusty, so, but I get the lead back at 4 ounces a piece.
Kevin and his camping, excuse me, and fishing videos are awesome. I'll tell you what, speaking of that, I mean, I really had a good time on Palmetto Island, and I was looking forward to doing that again. So, um, but yeah, Kevin changed jobs and career, or in the same career, different job, and has been busy with the tournament fishing. So I don't know if he even gets out to do a lot of that camping. Probably not this time of year. Oh, South Carolina though. It's still cold though. It gets cold. We will do it again. Awesome. Yeah, definitely keep me in the loop for that because um, I would love to go and I would make the drive. I would make the 5 hour drive just to do that. I'd be up for that for sure. It was a good time. Even though I don't have a boat, it didn't matter. I just enjoyed hanging out on the island. I just said that I'm
Onion Island.
I'm beginning to sound like that rabid friggin' fox. Whoa, I've had too much caffeine. Come on, fish.
So, Kevin, you're going to CatCon this year?
I am going to CatCon this year. Yep, we were. I just thought I saw that blue rod move. Oh, guess not. Yeah, I'm excited for the Cat Con. Definitely excited to go see everybody. Um, Kevin got a promotion, and now Jeep just hangs out on Palmetto's Island all by himself and keeping watch. Let's see. Kevin says, more hours, but more of a flexible schedule. Oh, nice. If needed. I'll see you at CatCon. That's what he said. Awesome. I'm excited. The gathering is awesome too. In Tennessee, I'll be there again this year. I would really like to go to the gathering. I'm kind of still trying to talk Tom into that idea. So we'll see how that goes. Tom's really not up for the camping thing, and I really don't want to share a tent with Tom, so there's that. I don't think he'd be in tent anyway. That would I imagine there's a lot of people that stay at the hotel room for the gathering. I don't. I'd want a tent though. Oh, he says I actually changed jobs again. I'm the public relations director for the district instead of the principal. Yes, okay. So I did see that. I was following. I thought you did again after that, but yeah, I followed that. That's awesome. And congratulations, by the way. That's
Yep.
and in a short time because I mean, boom, he was principal
And he wasn't.
and then he wasn't. Like so, really, congratulations. That's awesome. Oh, they have two awesome yurts on the campgrounds now. Yeah, I'm sure those get booked out fast.
I can say with pretty good reasoning that if I were to go to do something like that and sleep in a tent, there wouldn't be anybody around my tent getting any sleep with my snoring.
Unless it, well, yeah, but some of the sites probably have electricity you could plug into.
Yeah,
Oh, there you go. So you could be in the yurt. You would just have to bring your bedding. Yep, all sites have electricity. Oh, see, Kevin's cutting all your excuses out. No more excuses for you, buddy boy. That's funny. And when is that? When's that gathering at? Spring?
April or May.
April? Mm.
I think it used to be May, and then they moved it to April this year, or vice versa. They switched the month, I think, last year.
Kevin says it's been a wild ride. I take pictures, make videos, write stories, and talk to the news. Wow.
Nice.
I mean, I personally feel like that's right up your alley, though, with the videos and the pictures. Your pictures are phenomenal all the time. Jody says, "Have a good night and good luck." Thank you,
See you, Jody
and
girl.
have a very good evening. Thank you very much for hanging out with us, Jody. Always nice to see you. And Kevin says the gathering is May 16th through the 18th. David Smith says, just have Michelle start another remodel job and then you'll be there.
Yeah,
Well, no, because then he wouldn't have the money. He wouldn't have the money to travel
Maybe, yeah. All the CatCon years, every time I left, she did something.
every year.
Yeah,
What do you think she's got up her sleeve this year?
I don't know.
And we'll both be gone, so
Yeah.
yeah.
She hasn't mentioned it, the latest project. I know she
Well,
does want me to build that garage. She wants me to
I
buy a
was
lot.
just gonna say that. I bet you anything she's gonna start building on the lot next door.
Well, we don't own
Surprise!
it, so
That you know of. That's funny. Ah, Michelle's listening. She says
I'll ask her what's her
she has an
plan.
orange card. That's all there is. She
She has
has an
two.
orange card.
She has two orange cards:
She has two orange cards. Oh boy.
the debit card and the Home Depot card. They're both orange.
David said, tell Michelle she's more than welcome to come here and move and move TVs and speakers. That's too funny. Oh boy. Come on, Fish. Where are you?
No, what's the difference in night makes?
Yeah, but we had some nice takedowns. We just got hung up or they let go or
So by general standards, 10-pound channel cats aren't enormous. For this lake, they are enormous. But if we said the big fish, when the big fish hit, we don't get numbers, that kind of,
yeah, so we're just waiting for that big takedown. Weldon Carey in the house. Hello.
oh well.
Thank you very much for coming in. David Smith says, "Hey Michelle, can I borrow that orange card? I'll give it right back, I promise." I mean, she's got two, so Paul Melcat says, just paid off my orange card. Ain't going back. Yeah, and they're a high interest rate too. Yeah, so you definitely got to make your payments before the interest comes in.
Well, maybe Michelle will settle for if we do, if we, when we leave. Maybe she'll settle on the fact that we did get the roof done this year. So there was a project. Maybe. I hope.
Nice. Jason Smith has given Weldon Carey kudos on a nice review video that he did.
Nice.
Very nice. I gotta stand up. My damn.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, I sit too long and then I'm gonna be all creaky. Yeah, yeah. That's what happened.
Your excuse.
Oh. Huh?
But that's your excuse.
My excuse?
Yeah.
What, for getting out?
For sitting too long.
Oh, it's painful. Freaking painful. But I have no problem walking, running, whatever.
Well, I think when you see the rod go down, your adrenaline kicks in. So you don't feel that you're actually hurting.
I only hurt from the sitting to the standing position so far.
Yeah. Well, I've said all along, for years, I feel like I'm like the origin of man. How the ape guy is kind of slumped over, and then little by little he stood up. That's what I feel like when I get up in the morning. Don't
From
be a
the
man hater.
man poster. You, in the visual of you and a man The creaking old man.
Well,
No, what do you mean, wow? You're the one that said it. I was asking you. And you're like, wow.
yeah, yeah. It's like
Is that what you're talking about?
yeah, when man evolved from allegedly from a
Oh,
caveman.
the evolution
Yeah, the one
poster.
where he slowly gets taller and slim.
Oh, evolution.
That's what I feel like.
Dang. They'll be clearing
What do
these
you think
things,
I was
Tom.
talking about? Like
I don't know. He was in a man poster. I don't know
Wondershade and
what.
Speedo or something?
Oh,
Jeez.
oh my Lord. This is a family show. Michelle says, what? I couldn't hear you.
Because you weren't listening.
Oh, she was listening.
She has selective hearing.
Oh, yeah. No, she has selective responses.
Yeah.
The selective hearing, no, not so much. But selective responses, yes, I agree with
Yeah.
that. Come on, fish.
It's really not that cold out
You haven't, no, it's not too bad. Do you have another light? Because I have a feeling that one's not going to last long if it's on high.
there. Yeah, I get all my lights.
I know, you keep saying that.
Yeah.
How many is all?
I've got
8.
four of the small ones,
Okay,
one of the medium ones, and then that one. That's the big one.
okay.
Because I had seven and I threw one out.
Huh, I wonder what happened to that one.
Charge. One of the little ones.
Yeah, I think that one took a digger in the lake that day, right?
No, well, oh, there's that one. But,
Isn't that one the one you
I
threw
got the
out?
small one. Oh yeah, I did throw that one out. But one of the little ones that just wouldn't take the charge, like when you go to plug
Oh, so you thrown 2
the
out.
charger in, it like wiggled. The light wouldn't stay on, and yeah, when you plug it in, all the other ones are the same size, I had no problem. It was tight. They all charged. I got tired of turning it, putting it in my bag because it said it was charged, and then as soon as you turn it on, it goes out.
Oh yeah,
So had to go.
had to go, had to go. Yeah, that was the night though. Slipping on the catfish line. There goes your light. Turn around, knock over my tripod. There goes my iPad.
Yeah,
Dang, that was rough.
good time.
Good times, good times down here at the dock.
I know, nice.
Oh my goodness. I have to go over there, and I don't want to. But I bet you as soon as I do that, rod's going to go down.
I'll be a zombie.
Huh?
I'll be a zombie.
Stop that. Why would you say such a thing? Is my tent even still up? Nope, my tent fell too.
Hey, I've been on your side all along. I told Mike Cole there was no alligator until there was one.
Yeah, now you're on my coal side.
I have proof that there is one.
Yeah, he always stands up for you too. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
That's all right though. I know where the cookies are. Oh, here comes the rain.
I'll see it spitting every now and then. So,
All right, I'm gonna have to put this earpiece down so I can go visit the zombies over here. Let's see what's being said before I go.
well, if you see a zombie, just say, ah, and I'll come running.
Okay. You stay away from my cookies. So he is still in the background listening. David Smith says, "Give him your Owens warning, Michelle.
Right.
Tom and I are besties." Enough, Tom. Thank you. Guess who said that?
She's used, if it's my first name, it can't be Michelle. She uses my last name. Sometimes I think she just doesn't know who I am.
Come on, Rods, let's go. We need a big takedown, not until I go to potty, though. I'm going to take this earpiece out so you guys don't have to experience that with me. But you get to listen to Tom. All right, I'm going to put that right there.
You need a light?
Uh, I don't think there's any snakes over there.
No, I don't think so. Ah, she gone, folks. What do you want to talk about? Can't see her chat, anyways. Oh, the picture looks clear. Come on, something happened here. Something happened. Last night we couldn't keep the rods from moving. Tonight they're not moving a whole lot. And they're running water just like they were last night. Same hours. Pattern going. Oh, I think she's back, or it's a zombie. Oh, is that you? Huh? Is that you? What's the password? What? I don't know. I see like something right there. Something white? No, it looks like something coming our way. It looks like two people walking. Oh, what is that? That's a sign. Here's a sign. That's a sign? I believe so. I don't remember the signs being there. When are signs getting there? I think that's always good. Huh? Oh, okay. I see it now. Ooh. Yeah, I was or something, but for like block people. Like, I got myself off barrel here. All right. 741, Tom. Where's our fish? Zombies. Plenty of farting. Finally, we can make fart jokes. Guy stuff. If the rain is starting, fish on in 2 minutes. It's 7:41, so I think at 7:45. And I've been pretty good about guessing the time frame on the takedowns. So which rod? Which rod? I think it's going to be Belladonna. Second rod in from the left. Let's go.
I will say, the other night we had a lot of fish, like Tom said, and they were smaller size fish. So we got that. I don't know if the screen's going to do the same thing as last night when I came back in and the zoomies were funny. So if I zoom in too much,
Yeah, I'm getting the zoomies.
let me back out. Back out more. Yeah, that's what happened last time. I don't understand why it does that though. I think your light's dying out down there too. It's not as bright. I don't know how far to zoom in though. Let me try again. All right, just like that maybe.
Yeah, see what happens.
Uh-uh. Yeah, and like this happened last night. I forgot to plug in the phone. And this time, tonight, the cord's sitting right here. And I thought about it. I said, oh, I got to remember to plug my phone in this time. And nope, I didn't. So there we went.
Mike said zombies got them.
Yep. Just every time. I can never just have a decent live stream. I always gotta have something
Yeah.
messing up. Oh well. I think this time it came up much faster. Honestly, I think it's because of Palmetto's fart jokes. Yeah, but now the Zoom thing is doing the same thing. But because see when I was talking about how now I had to zoom way out before I was
Yeah.
how I was zoomed in is how you were seeing it, but now I'm way back here on this screen, but on
Right.
that screen it looks like you're zoomed in.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to be reminded to plug the dang phone in.
Yeah.
That's all right though. I know, wicked rookie move. I think it was because of your fart jokes, Kevin. I literally, though, it happened to me last night. I'm like, oh my God, I had a great live stream. Finally, finally, I had a decent live stream. And then everything went black. And I'm like, what? And yeah, I forgot to plug the phone in. So now the cord literally is right here, plugged into the car. All I had to do is connect it to the phone. But no, nope. I let it go again. So, in between, on the intermission, we caught a 68 pounder. No, I wish. Come on, fish. I wish for a fish. See that? So we had all those bites happen and got snagged up, and then nothing. It's been quiet ever since.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure what you want to do. We got like 15 minutes to get out of here if you don't want to sit in the rain for until almost 10 o'clock. We do like almost 2 hours of straight rain.
So you think it's going to be heavy rain?
So some light rain and some heavier. It goes off intermittent. Goes light, heavy, and then
I mean,
stops.
I'm not afraid of the rain.
Okay.
I mean, it's up to you, though. I'm usually thinking I want to be done because I have to work in the morning, but I feel all right. It's just up to you. I
I'm,
mean,
I'm good with it. Like, but yeah, I was just wondering. Like I said, I don't. if you didn't want to be out here in the rain.
No, maybe I should pick up. I mean, I don't care, Tom. If you think you want to pack it up, we can pack it up. Sometimes we get better bites in the rain.
Yep.
Sometimes we don't. I'll pack up the table and stuff though. If it's gonna rain, might as well put that stuff away.
Yeah.
But if you want to pull it, we'll pull it.
No, as long as you're good with it.
Well, you didn't sound like you were too good with it, and I'm not. I don't want to be responsible for you staying out here. Two demerits. Terrible. Two demerits, Michael. It's fine. Let it be. Too cold to get wet. It's actually not that cold this evening. Well, I don't know. What do you want to do? It's up to you.
I'll wait it out.
Foiled again. You got foiled again. Ah, it's like here another day. See, I told you that's why I didn't want to talk close to you. I won't open my door. All right, all. I think we decided we're going to call it. Thank you very much for hanging with us, though, for tonight. We got a big, pretty good chance of some heavy downpour, so.
What happens when you're trying to shut your front door before you shut your back door?
All right, well, sorry for the snafus, as usual. And, yeah, I'm going to go home and work on putting up a short of my new PB. And then, well, we'll just be down here the next time for the big fish. That's all. All right. So I guess we'll see y'all down river. Until next time. Thank you all very much again for being here. And I'm glad that the stream did not die before you all got to see the PB catfish. I mean, PB, yeah, channel cat. Brian, thank you. Randy, good night. Michael, good night. Everybody who's listening, thank you so much. We appreciate you all. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Ta-ta.